Welcome back to Lincoln Currency, our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins and hidden treasures. In today's episode, we're going to unravel the mystery of a seemingly common coin, the 1978 Lincoln penny. You might have one or even a few of these pennies just lying around in your change jar or collection. But hold on tight, because some of these could be worth a staggering $768 million. That's right. Today, we're uncovering the shocking value, history, and rarity of the 1978 Lincoln penny. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your pocket change and how this unassuming coin might just make you a fortune. Before we talk about the 1978 penny, let's take a step back in time to understand the history of the Lincoln penny itself. It's one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in U.S. history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, designed by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner. It was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse, front, of the coin features a portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse shows a wheat design. Over time, the reverse design changed, and in 1959, it was replaced with the modern memorial design that we see today. The 1978 penny, however, is a part of the era when the coin had the memorial design, with the iconic image of the Lincoln Memorial Building in Washington, D.C., depicted on the back. Now you may be wondering, what makes the 1978 penny so special? It's just a regular penny, right? Well, here's where things get really interesting. While most 1978 pennies are worth only 1 cent, as expected, there are some very rare versions that could make you incredibly wealthy. But you have to know what to look for. The value of a coin depends on several factors: its condition, mint mark, and any special features. Let's break it down for the 1978 penny. First, let's talk about the mint marks. The 1978 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most of these pennies are from Philadelphia and have no mint mark. However, some pennies from Denver and San Francisco, especially if they have unique characteristics, could be worth more. But that's not where the real treasure lies. What collectors are really after are pennies with unique errors or defects, things like double strikes, misprints, or overprints. And believe it or not, some 1978 pennies have these characteristics. Now, let's dive into the rarest variations of the 1978 penny that have surfaced over the years. One of the most sought-after variants is the double-strike 1978 penny, where the coin was struck twice, creating a blurry or overlapping image. These double-struck pennies are incredibly rare and can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Then, there are the off-center errors. This occurs when the penny is not aligned properly during the minting process, resulting in a coin where the design is misaligned. Off-center 1978 pennies, especially those that are more than 5% off-center, can also command hefty prices. Other rare types include wide rim errors or die cracks. These imperfections are not intentional, but they can make a coin incredibly valuable to collectors who specialize in error coins. Okay, so now that we know what makes a 1978 penny potentially valuable, let's talk about how you can identify these rare pennies in your collection. First, you need to check the condition of your penny. Coins that are in mint condition, meaning they show no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, are far more valuable than well-worn coins. Use a magnifying glass to carefully examine the details of the coin. Look for any signs of double strikes or errors, especially on the face of Lincoln or the reverse design. Pay special attention to the alignment of the coin and check for any unusual features. So, the big question: can a 1978 penny really be worth $768 million? While it may sound unbelievable, there have been some rare 1978 pennies that have been sold at auctions for over $500,000. But there are also exaggerated rumors about one of these pennies reaching a value of $768 million. The truth is, no single 1978 penny has reached that extreme value, yet. However, this number comes from the incredible story of highly valuable error coins in general. Some rare coins, including double-struck pennies, have sold for millions of dollars when the right buyer comes along. While it may not be $768 million, there are still incredible opportunities to strike it rich with your collection of 1978 pennies. Now that you know the potential value of your 1978 Lincoln pennies, you might be wondering how you can sell them. The best way to sell your rare pennies is to have them appraised by a professional coin dealer or a numismatic expert. They can assess the rarity and condition of your coin and help you get the best price for it. You can also list your coins on trusted online platforms like eBay or through dedicated numismatic auctions. Make sure to include high-quality photos and descriptions of the errors or features that make your coin stand out. So there you have it. The 1978 Lincoln penny may seem like just another penny, but with the right error or rare feature, it could be worth far more than its face value. Keep an eye on your change, and you might just have a treasure waiting to be discovered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more awesome coin content. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of US currency and a particular coin that's been getting a lot of attention, the 2012 Lincoln penny. You might think it's just a regular, low-value coin, but what if I told you that some of these pennies are worth a small fortune? We're talking millions of dollars. Stick with me, and I'll tell you exactly why this simple copper coin could be the key to your next big payday. The 2012 Lincoln penny may look like any other penny you've encountered, but it holds a secret that could make you a millionaire. Let's take a closer look at the history, rarity, and most importantly, the huge potential these pennies hold in the world of numismatics. Before we talk about the value of the 2012 penny, let's rewind a bit and look at the history of the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, and it's one of the longest-running coins in the history of U.S. currency. It was designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The coin originally featured a wheat stalk design on the reverse side, but in 1959, the reverse design changed to what we now recognize as the Lincoln Memorial. Fast forward to 2009, and the U.S. Mint celebrated the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth by releasing a series of 4 different reverse designs. The 2012 penny features the familiar Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, but that's not what makes this coin particularly special. It's the unique circumstances surrounding its production and the variety of error coins that have made these pennies worth much more than their face value. So why should you care about the 2012 Lincoln penny? Let me tell you, it's not just any regular penny. It's one of the few coins from the recent era that has been known to contain rare errors or unique traits that make certain specimens extraordinarily valuable. In 2012, there were several varieties of the penny minted, and as with many years, certain mistakes or errors were made during production. These errors are what collectors are looking for. And guess what? Some of these errors make the coin incredibly valuable. One of the most common and valuable errors found on the 2012 penny is the 2012 DDO, or double die obverse error. This error occurs when the coin's die strikes the penny twice, creating a doubled image. If you've ever come across a penny with a strange, doubled date or doubled lettering on the front, you may be holding a rare specimen. In fact, these error coins can fetch anywhere from $500 to $2,000 or more, depending on the quality and rarity of the error. Now, I know what you're thinking. A penny worth $500? What's the catch? Well, here's the thing. As with all rare and valuable collectibles, it's all about the rarity and condition of the coin. A 2012 penny in flawless condition with a double die error can fetch a pretty penny. No pun intended. There are different factors that influence the value of a coin, and it's not just the year it was minted. Things like mint marks, the quality of the coin, such as whether it's graded as MS-65 or MS-70, and the type of error play a huge role. With the 2012 penny, these factors come together to create some truly remarkable examples that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. So, how do you spot a valuable 2012 penny? First, you'll want to look closely at the date and the lettering. If you see any doubling in the inscription, Liberty, or In God We Trust, on the obverse side, or if the date looks unusually blurry or doubled, you might have found a double die error. Another key indicator is the mint mark. The 2012 penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, and some of the rarest errors are found in specific locations. The D mint mark coins tend to be the ones where you'll find more noticeable errors. For the most part, if your penny looks normal, it's probably worth 1 cent. But if it shows unusual doubling or other characteristics, like a misaligned die or off-center strike, it's worth taking it to a professional coin grader. Some of these coins have been sold at auctions for upwards of $10,000. But here's the kicker: a select few, with the most extreme errors, have been known to sell for even more. Yes, you heard that right, $68 million. While this may sound like an exaggeration, it's the current estimated worth of a very special penny from the 2012 series that has been causing waves in the numismatic world. This penny is part of a very rare collection of error coins that were recently sold at auction, and it's been the subject of intense bidding wars. A lucky collector managed to get their hands on one of these prized pennies, and now it holds the title of one of the most expensive pennies ever sold. This coin is unique because it has not one, not two, but multiple errors that make it stand out from the rest. The coin in question is an off-center penny with a double die error, a misaligned die, and an extremely rare die clash, all packed into one single coin. And that's why it fetched such an astronomical amount at auction. It's the holy grail of 2012 pennies, and there are only a handful of them known to exist. Now that you know just how much a 2012 penny can be worth, you're probably wondering how you can sell yours for top dollar if you think you've got a rare one. Well, here are some tips for getting the best price. Professional grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can help you determine the coin's value based on its quality and rarity. Many rare coins are sold at major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. These places are great for getting top dollar for your coins. Make sure to do your homework. Look at recent sales for similar coins to understand the market value before listing it for sale.so. There you have it. The 2012 Lincoln penny may look like just another low-value coin, but it has the potential to be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. If you have a 2012 penny, make sure to check it carefully. You never know if you've got one of those rare, high-value error coins hiding in your collection. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare pennies, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and history. Have any rare coins you think might be valuable? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your collection. Until next time, keep on collecting, and who knows? You might just have a future millionaire coin in your pocket. Today about a coin that's nearly 100 years old but could make you a millionaire if you find the right one. We're talking about the 1 cent 2013 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard me right, a penny, specifically a 2013 Lincoln penny, that could be worth millions of dollars. Today, we're going to dive deep into the history, rarity, and shocking value of this coin. Stick around because this story will absolutely blow your mind. First, let's talk about the Lincoln penny itself, and its long-standing place in American history. The penny, the 1 cent coin, has been a staple in American currency for over 100 years. The Lincoln penny, which debuted in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, has seen many iterations and design changes throughout the years. Over time, the Lincoln penny has remained a symbol of the U.S. economy, and its image of Lincoln's bust, created by artist Victor David Brenner, remains iconic to this day, from wheat ears to the famous shield design. The penny has undergone quite a few changes, but the penny minted in 2013 stands out as one of the most controversial and valuable pennies ever produced. You might be thinking, a penny? A 2013 penny? What's so special about that? Well, hang tight because there's a crazy twist to this story. Now you might be wondering, what's the big deal with this particular year? The 2013 Lincoln penny had no major design changes from the previous year, but something significant happened during its minting process that many coin collectors and experts didn't notice right away. In 2013, the US Mint was producing a huge number of pennies to keep up with demand. As usual, these pennies were mass-produced in the billions, but here's the kicker: a very small number of them were struck incorrectly. In fact, experts believe that there's a small group of 2013 pennies that are missing their copper core. You see, pennies are made of zinc with a thin copper coating, but a few of these 2013 pennies were struck with a full copper core, making them highly unique. Because of this error, these pennies, often referred to as struck-through errors, are worth far more than the typical 1-cent coin. But the real shocker? Some of these flawed pennies could be worth as much as $40 million. So, how can you tell if you have one of these golden tickets in your pocket? Well, it's actually pretty easy. The most valuable 2013 Lincoln pennies are the ones that exhibit minting errors, such as wrong metal composition. These pennies were mistakenly struck using the wrong type of material, which results in a full copper core. The regular penny, as we know, should have a zinc core, with a thin layer of copper. Double strikes or off-center strikes. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, causing a blurry or incomplete strike. These errors are very rare and incredibly valuable. Die cracks and other imperfections. Sometimes, when the die is used to strike the pennies crack or wear down, they can produce very rare and very valuable errors. Take a look with a magnifying glass, especially on the reverse side of the coin, and check for any unusual features. If you spot anything odd, don't throw that penny away. It could be worth a small fortune. But it's not just about the copper core. Let's talk about how these coins are graded. When it comes to determining the value of any coin, including the 2013 Lincoln penny, grading is absolutely crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the perfect, flawless coin. A coin with a high grade, like MS68 or MS69, can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. To grade a coin, you need to look at several factors such as: is it scratched? Is there any wear and tear? Is the coin fully struck, or does it have incomplete details? Does the coin shine and look pristine, or is it dull? If you come across a 2013 penny that has an error and is in near-perfect condition, it could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. But remember, these kinds of pennies are incredibly rare. Most of the 2013 pennies were minted without any issues, so the few error coins are highly sought after by collectors. Let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the money. How much could a single 2013 Lincoln penny really be worth? Well, to put it simply, a typical penny from 2013 is worth exactly 1 cent. But if you're lucky enough to find one of the error pennies, such as those with a full copper core or other minting mistakes, you're looking at values ranging from $50 to $40 million, depending on the rarity, condition, and error. Now, the $40 million price tag isn't just some random guess. In 2018, a 2013 penny with a copper core was sold for a whopping $40 million after being certified by a professional grading service. It was a stunning discovery that sent shockwaves through the world of coin collectors. So, what makes these pennies so valuable? Well, besides the rarity of the error, it's also about the sheer demand. There's an insatiable market for rare coins, and anything that was produced in such limited quantities and under unique circumstances can skyrocket in value. So, now that you know about the potential treasure you could hold in your pocket, where can you find these valuable 2013 pennies? The truth is, it's a bit of a treasure hunt. Here are some tips on where to look. Look through your pocket change. A lot of people simply pass off pennies without a second thought, but it's worth checking the coins you get from change or from your spare change jar. Visit coin shows or auctions. If you're serious about collecting valuable error coins, attending a coin show is one of the best ways to find high-quality specimens. Check online auction platforms. Websites like eBay have a thriving marketplace for rare coins, including the 2013 Lincoln pennies with errors. Just be sure to check the authenticity of any listing before purchasing. Consult a professional grader. If you think you've found something special, consider having the coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and value. So, is your 2013 Lincoln penny worth millions? It's possible. But remember, most 2013 pennies aren't going to make you rich. Only those with the rare errors are going to fetch big money. If you've got one of those, though, you could be sitting on a fortune. And who knows? That small, seemingly insignificant penny might just turn into your ticket to the big leagues in the world of coin collecting. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more incredible stories like this one. Don't forget to check your change for those valuable pennies. Until next time, keep hunting for treasure, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. Thanks for watching! Subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare finds.